Welcome back to another episode of Insights. I'm your host Rob, and as always, I'm joined by my fellow host Matt. Today we have a fascinating topic to discuss from our daily Kabbalah studies. We'll be diving deep into the meaning of reply unto your heart. So, let's jump right in, Matt.
Absolutely, Rob. This topic is all about understanding the true nature of our experiences and how we can cultivate a deeper connection with the Creator. And here's our first question. Have you ever felt that the world outside our Kabbalah studies feels so different from what we experience in the lessons and with our spiritual community?
Absolutely. It's like two contrasting universes. But you know what? There's a reason behind it. According to Rav, when we gather together and cultivate that connection, we can truly feel the power of this unity and the mercy of the Creator. It's like a beacon of light amidst the darkness. Matt, can you enlighten our friends about how we can perceive the world as being ruled by the benevolent force?
Of course. According to the Rav, by increasing our connection with our friends and aligning ourselves towards a common goal, we can gradually witness the benevolence of the Creator. It's all about going above our limited reasoning and setting the intention to see the goodness in everything. That's where the real magic happens. Rob, in our quest to bestow and give to others, what do you think is missing from our current state?
Insightful question. The answer lies in drawing the reforming light towards ourselves and passing it on to our friends. We need to understand that this light comes directly from the Creator. It's a reflection of His quality of bestowal and love. And when we tap into that, we can truly bestow to one another. Matt, what does it truly mean to believe in the faith of the sages, and how can we apply it in our lives?
Great question. To believe in the faith of the sages is to prioritize our actions towards bestowal, the intention to connect with our friends. As the sages tell us, this should be the most important thing for us. When we align ourselves with this perspective, we start to see that the world is indeed filled with goodness. In our pursuit of unity, how can we further strengthen our connection with our friends?
We need to increase our efforts to get closer to our friends and truly feel their essence. It's about understanding the force that pulls us together and recognizing each other's desires. Through prayer and a yearning for a loving connection, we can nurture and reinforce that bond. That, my friend, is what truly matters. So let's talk about the challenge of seeing the Creator's mercy in our world. Why is it so difficult?
Oh, you've touched on a fundamental obstacle we all face. According to the Rav, it's because we view the world through the distorted lens of our ego. We fail to see reality as it truly is. But here's the kicker. If we can flip that perspective upside down and see beyond our judgments, we'll realize that the world is filled with mercy, not judgment. If the world is filled with mercy, then why don't we perceive it that way?
Excellent question. The answer lies in our uncorrected state. When we connect with our friends on the level of mercy and love, when we truly foster that unity, we can then perceive the benevolence of the Creator. It's a shift in perception that requires us all to rise above our current limitations. Matt, What's your take on responding to the daily dose of negativity that bombards us?
Ah, yes, the struggle is real, isn't it? According to the Rav, our role is to understand that even in the face of evil, everything ultimately serves a higher purpose. Our physical senses are flawed, but if we ask the Creator to correct our perception, we can start to see the world through His eyes, a lens of goodness.
Matt, the transition from judgment to mercy seems like a gradual process. Can you shed some light on that?
Definitely. It's like an internal metamorphosis, a gradual change within us. This process of correction allows us to gradually develop a new understanding, a fresh perception that aligns us with the qualities of bestowal and love, the very essence of the Creator.
Okay, let's dive into our final insight. How can we reach a state where we see only good and no evil in the world?
Rob, reaching this state takes time and agreement with the inherent process. It's about accepting that the world is governed by a singular force, the good and benevolent Creator. That shift in perspective is a significant part of our personal correction and spiritual growth.
Well, friends, that wraps up another enlightening episode of Insights. We hope you enjoyed our discussion on Reply Unto Your Heart and gained valuable insights from the wisdom of Kabbalah. Remember, it's about cultivating that connection, shifting our perspective, and ultimately perceiving the world as the beautiful tapestry of mercy that it truly is. Until next time, stay enlightened. Insights, where spirituality meets practicality. Discover, learn, grow, remember, like, subscribe and share. See you in the next episode.